A very good morning to all my subscribers, my viewers, the obedient family. Thank you for joining me this morning. Let me start this video by saying that there's an orchestration by some disgruntled elements or leaders in the Southeast to actually keep the Southeast insecure, to actually make the Southeasterners poor, to actually allow impunity, wickedness, slavery to keep happening in the Southeast. And a lot of people will ask me why I said so. There have been violence on the matter of Nnamdi Kanu, all the sit at home and everything under the name or the disguise of Nnamdi Kanu. And there was a time I came out to say those things are not and have never been promoted by Nnamdi Kanu. He is always saying, do not keep people at home, let them go about their daily activities and all that. And then we've been having back and forth in the court case and everything, you know. The Supreme Court actually carried the case back to the High Court and all that. And the Supreme Court came up with the fact that, okay, he was illegally detained. He was actually illegally carried and all that. And then he should be granted, you know, bail and all that so that he can actually be coming from everything. And yesterday he had a sitting in the, he had a session in the High Court. And trust me, they still manipulated the issue again. They refused to grant him bail. They refused his lawyers from actually going to go and speak to him privately. The DSS is putting mics and everything all over him. No, there is no way this man can say a word without them recording it or listening to it. The question is, if Sunday Igboho is freed, and then there are other terrorist sympathizers that are working freely, what did Nnamdi Kanu do? Who are those behind the plans to keep him there? What is the real propaganda going on? Why are they insisting that he must remain in that place? And I can tell you, they say the greatest enemy of a man are members of his household. Trust me, he's been dragged into this thing. They insist on keeping him there because they want to keep reaping from the insecurities, from the tragedies happening in the Southeast. There are some leaders that are making millions of naira. Yesterday, his lawyer revealed that for them to pick him from DSS down to the court and everything takes the government almost 500 million. I'm going to be showing you what he had to say because he lashed out real good on the Southeast leaders, on all those that are putting their hands in this stuff. But before I do that, let me quickly tell you that the Northerners have always, after they appreciating the activities of Peter Obi, and they are saying, please, come back in 2027, let us vote for you. Because you have shown us that you don't have any dichotomy, there are no tribal lines, there are no religious lines with you. You are just one person that wants to unite everybody and make things better. Let me play that video for you, and when I come back, we'll continue.
What do you talk? What do you talk?
You better thing.
What do you do?
You did all for us.
When are they happy?
We are over 30 years.
When I go vote for them?
One time.
You say waiting? The first time?
This is my president. I voted for him in the last election. I will still vote for him again because of this. I love Peter. LP for life.
Who scam you?
Muslim tickets scam us.
So what do you feel about Peter Obi being here?
Yeah, we see everything. Actually, you know, the view, see something.
What did he do for you?
We make a boreholes, not borehole. Boreholes is huge here.
And you're happy about it?
I'm very happy about it.
Tell the world.
He's the first president that come here and do something for us. Yes. First contestant of presidents.
Welcome.
First contestant of presidents that we see and brought something down. We are with him. 100.
Now you've seen it, right? They are now the one using the amount to confess. You know, say for this life, if hardship never knock you sometimes, you know they know waiting day. You would lie to yourself. The economy is becoming an eye-opener to a lot of people, and I hope they see clearly. Because in 4 years' time, I said 4 years, it's less than 4 years, let's say three years or 2 years to come, An election is holding again. And then sometimes I wish Peter Obi is not even on the ballot so that we will have this renewed shaggy for a very long while. Maybe people will learn. But it's clear now that, listen, tribe does not in any way give hope for good governance. Religion does not in any way ascertain good governance. The Yoruba people are passing through the same suffer that the Igbo man is passing through, that the Hausa man is passing through. There is no place where there are filling stations that are open for just the Yoruba people. The Ronu, they buy fuel from where we buy, at the cost we buy. The Hausa man is faced with deadly insecurities, even when they had leaders that were sitting at the top. Poverty, lack of basic education, a lot of stuffs. And I hope they gradually see the realities. As Professor Usman said, we are the problem of ourselves in the north. That at the end of the day, they are only being deceived to believe that once you're a northerner, the Muslim man is better. A wicked Muslim man is better than an infidel. And then they drive the narrative and you vote rubbish, and at the end of the day, everybody start wailing and suffer is everywhere. A lot of people will say, we didn't vote for Tinubu and all that. They were votes he got. Before you see them being able to rig this thing, there were people that voted for him. Now, I hope this becomes an eye-opener. And to the Southeast, Southeasterners need to sit up and see the realities of what is happening. There's a manipulation for Nnamdi Kanu to sit down there so that insecurity will be going on. And he has said it. He said, free me and see. In less than 2 hours, I will stop everything insecurity in the Southeast. What this video, and when I come back, we'll just wrap this up.
We are here to fight for freedom, for justice, equity, and fairness. That's what we're fighting for. Nothing more, nothing less. And we cannot be cowed by anybody. We are without fear before our enemies. And we speak the truth always. I want all the journalists here arrayed to go and ask them, ask government of Nigeria, what happened to treasonable felony? Where are those charges today?
From 2015.
They've just disappeared because they have no evidence against me. Anybody committing crime cannot go scot-free. I swear it. They cannot go scot-free. Anybody involved in any type of crime in the East cannot go free. And they're doing it because I'm in DSS. That's why if I said no idiot can try this rubbish. And they know it very well. They know it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit. Yes. They are making money with insecurity.
That's correct.
They're making money with it. They know Nnamdi Kanu is outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the bagger? That will speak when I'm talking. Who is the fool? Who is the idiot? I ask. That I give an order in the East and any idiot will counter it. Who is the bastard? I'm asking you. Nobody can.
Sir, are you
I'm Nnamdi Kanu. No. Who is the idiot?
Rubbish. No, don't. No,
what is it?
Can you tell us the ongoing killings in the East in the name of IPOB? What is your stand on that?
Anybody involved in any form of violence or insecurity in the Southeast in the name of IPOB is a gunner, and they know it. Let me come out of this nonsense, this mess. 2 minutes only.
There will be peace.
Only 2 minutes, I guarantee you.
And tranquility.
And there will be peace in the East, not just Southeast. Everywhere in the East, if not the entire South.
No, it's good.
Huh?
Yes.
Now you've seen it, right? This is the basic truth. There's no telling about it. There are people that are actually reaping from this whole mess. There are people that when people die, they get money. There are people that the insecurity, when there's chaos, that is when they make their money. I said this thing before. I said there is a deliberate plan to keep Nnamdi Kanu in that place. And it's not coming from anybody, but from the Southeasterners, some of the Southeastern leaders. They are the ones manipulating this thing. They are the ones going to go and meet the president and say, keep him there. They are the ones going to go and meet Butchie and say, keep him there. They are the ones bribing the judges to say, let him remain there. Because they know what they are gaining from the insecurities in the southeast. Some of them are even military men. They know what they are getting from the military men they sent to the southeast. You go to the southeast, the military men are littered everywhere. You meet a checkpoint, and when you take 15 steps forward, you meet another checkpoint. And all they do is to extort people. And then you ask, the basic insecurities even in the north, littered there. How many military guys are there? You're traveling to the north, you see a lot of space before you meet the next checkpoint. But they have made the east their abode just because some people are using insecurity to thrive. And that is why they don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. They want to keep him there for as long as their power wills. They want to make sure he rots in that place. Gradually, may something happen to him, may die. But God no agree. Because the man have done nothing. And then he will be vindicated eventually. A lot of people are coming to lend their voices on this matter and say, please release him. Let him go. This man has done nothing to you guys. You said no. And when you look at it carefully, you will see the hands of Southeasterners in this thing. Leaders of the Southeast. Manipulating the whole IPOB stuff. Converting it to a terrorist organization. While in the real sense, it's not like that. I hope we'll learn, we the Southeasterners, because we need to start fixing our own place. I keep saying it. I said the biggest problem we have is the greed of the leaders in the Southeast. Until we flush out those people and get people like Alex Oti, that their job is to make sure that the life of everybody is better. Trying to see how people can change. People-oriented policies. People-oriented kind of person. Making sure that every single time what he's thinking about is how the life of Abians can be better. Until we start getting people like that, we'll keep struggling there. We'll keep fighting and people will keep dying. Let me drop this here because I know you have your comments. Drop it in the comment section. We'd really love to hear from you. And then subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. I'm obedient and I'm useful. I hope you are. Let's keep fingers crossed and let's keep holding them responsible until it pans out. God bless you. I'll see you next time.